Now, instead of going into real big details about everything that's coming out from all the other publishers, I'm just going to give you my top 10 or so. I didn't really count. But it's just the books I want to make sure you know that are coming out. There's no ranking or anything. It's still just kind of grouped by publisher. But these are the books to keep an eye out for. These are ones that I think are going to be interesting. We have Sacred Creatures. This is it's an ancient evil coming to Earth. The neat thing with it is it's Klaus Janson, who for years was the inker for Frank Miller at Daredevil, did Dark Knight Returns. He's writing this one, which I think could be interesting. This is coming out from Image. Generation Gone is a new one from Alice Coate, who is a real big indie guy, and he's been bringing some different things to Image. And this is basically a story of what happens when you're poor, angry, and all of a sudden you get superpowers that you don't want. And so it kind of, definitely doesn't sound like a heroic twist on superpower. So this one could be a little dark, a little interesting. Also, Mage, the Hero Denied. Mage is a story that started back in the 80s from Matt Wagner, kind of almost a King Arthur type storyline, and it's been a trilogy, and it was always set up as a trilogy. And we've had the first two parts, but I think they've both run before I even opened, and I've been open over 10 years. So we're getting this last part now finally, so there's definitely some excitement for this book finally coming out. IDW has some cute ones that could be really interesting. There's just a Usagi Yojimbo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover, and then a ROM Transformers crossover. So they're just having some fun with some of the properties that they have the rights to. Boom, if you're a Power Rangers fan, they have a new one called Go-Go Power Rangers, which is going into their early stories where they first got their costumes or powers, and going to tell early stories of them. War of the Planet of the Apes, they're doing a prequel to the new movie. So if you're a fan of the movies, want to see this movie, come on, I think it's just a 4-parter giving you a prequel into the movie. Dynamite has some interesting stuff. There's a Betty Page book. There's a Green Hornet 66 meets the Spirit. And then they're doing one based on the video game Centipede. I don't exactly know how you're going to do a comic with that, but that's my go-to game here at the store when I have a break and want to just kind of run back and play something, so I'm interested in that one. And then the last thing that's coming out is Valiant has a new Faith book, Faith in the Future Force. So they're bringing this out, go along with all their other books, but she's getting another book with her team. So those are the highlights. Those are the things I just really kind of wanted to point out to you. Some previews. As always, I'm always posting what's coming. I'm going to do a lot better job on the website and on social media, giving you previews and hints at things that are coming, things you should be looking for, things that I'm excited for.